close, because I'm only saying this once. You think you're special. You think the world owes you something. You think the world cares about your little sob story, your failures, your excuses. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody ever gave a damn. You're not a victim. You're not cursed. You're not some tragic hero waiting for a moment to shine. You're just another weak soul, whining to the void, begging for a lifeline when nobody's coming. I don't care about your past. I don't care about your broken home, your bad luck, or the people who tore you down. Every single one of them was right. Every single one. They saw the weak, worthless version of you, and guess what? They weren't wrong. They sized you up and realized you were nothing. That's the truth. You've been walking around with your head down, hoping someone, anyone, would save you, hoping someone else would make it all better. Well, newsflash. No one's coming. No one cares. The world is cold. The world is cruel. And it owes you nothing. Let me tell you something. The only difference between you and those who make it, those who rise to the top, is that they stopped waiting. They stopped whining. They stopped begging for pity. And they took what was theirs. They didn't wait for someone to hand them success. They got up, threw every weakness into the fire, and they burned for it. They burned and bled until there was nothing left but the version of themselves that couldn't be stopped. And you, what the hell are you doing? Sitting there, complaining, acting like the world is supposed to care about your struggles. You're wasting time. You're wasting your breath. Every second you sit there feeling sorry for yourself is another second you're proving them. Right? You're nothing. Nothing. Until you decide to be something. Oh, you feel hurt. You feel broken. Good. Let it sink in. Let the pain dig into your soul. Let it rip through every excuse, every weakness, every fear you've ever held on to. Feel it, because that's the only thing that's going to wake you up. That's the only thing that's going to make you understand what you need to do. This world is going to eat you alive if you don't stand up and fight. You either get stronger or you get forgotten. Look at yourself. Look at the person in the mirror. You hate what you see, don't you? Of course you do. That's not who you were meant to be. That person is a shadow of who you could become. That person is the result of every cowardly decision, every shortcut, every time you thought you could just wish your way out of the dirt. Wake up. is supposed to be fair. You think you're owed something because you suffered. Everyone suffers. Everyone has their demons, their scars, their stories. You aren't special. But guess what? The ones who make it, they took every scar and every demon and turned it into their strength. They turned every failure into fuel, while you're just sitting there, hoping someone will notice, hoping for a break. You want a break? Earn it. Fight for it. Fight for every inch, every moment, every chance to breathe. You don't get to just wish your way out of this. You have to take it. You have to look the world in the eye and say, I don't care what you throw at me. I'll take it. I'll take it all, and I'll turn it into my power. You want to prove them wrong? No. Prove them right. Prove every person who ever doubted you was right about you, until you showed them they weren't. You were weak. You were nothing. But that was then. And this is now. Now, you make them choke on their words. You make them regret ever underestimating you. Not by whining, not by waiting, by doing. Stand up. Stand the hell up. You've been crawling through life like a dog, begging for scraps. Stop crawling. Start fighting. Start becoming the person who takes what they want and doesn't look back. The person who feels the fear and moves forward anyway. The person who stops at nothing until the world knows their name. Until the world knows they're a force to be reckoned with. You think you're tired. You think you've given enough. You haven't even started. You don't know what tired is until you've given everything you have. Until your bones ache, your muscles scream, and your soul feels like it's been ripped apart. That's when you know you've given enough. That's when you finally pushed yourself beyond every limit you thought you had. But until then, you're just playing games. You're pretending. You're acting like you want this when you haven't even scratched the surface of what it means to fight for something. You want to sit there and cry about how hard it is. Good. Cry. Get it out of your system. But after that, you better stand up with your eyes burning, fists clenched, and the kind of rage that won't be contained. Because nobody cares about your tears. Nobody cares about your pain. What they care about is if you'll still get up after it. If you'll keep moving forward when everything inside you is screaming to stop. That's the moment that separates the ones who make it from the ones who fade into nothing. And don't think for a second that just because you're trying, you deserve to succeed. Trying is not enough. Everyone tries. Everyone says they want something. But the ones who get what they want, they have it in their hands. Trying is just the first step. What are you going to do when you've tried and failed? What are you going to do when you've given your all and it still wasn't enough? That's when the real test begins. Do you think you'll be remembered? Do you think your name will echo through history? If you quit now, no one will even notice. You'll be another name that fades into the wind, another face that's forgotten. You want legacy. You want to leave something behind that lasts longer than your own life. Then you have to earn it. Every day, every second, every breath, you have to earn the right to be remembered. And if you're not willing to give everything, if you're not willing to suffer, to bleed for it, then you don't deserve it. You're scared, aren't you? Scared that you'll fail. Scared that you'll never make it. Good. Fear is what's going to keep you sharp. Fear is what's going to keep you alive. But you can't let it control you. You can't let it paralyze you. You have to take that fear and turn it into something that drives you. Every time you feel it, every time it claws at your mind, you push harder. You hit back. You remind yourself that fear is the only thing standing between you and what you want. And you either break through it, or it breaks you. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to see your potential and lift you up. You have to drag yourself out of the mud. You have to break every chain that holds you back, every piece of doubt, every fear. You have to break yourself down to nothing and rebuild from the ashes, stronger, harder, unbreakable. You think the pain is too much? Good. That pain is your fuel. That pain is what's gonna make you unstoppable. Use it. Let it fill every part of you. Let it drive you to places you've never imagined. Let it turn you into something no one can control, something no one can stop. And when the day comes, when you stand on top of the world, you'll look down and laugh, because you'll know you did it alone. You didn't need anyone's help. You didn't need anyone's pity. You proved them right. But then you proved them wrong. Now get up. Get up and fight. Or stay down and rot. The choice is yours.